So it's a beautiful day in rural Pennsylvania, and I'm exploring this abandoned quarry with my buddy Jay. He's somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's way down there. Journey with Jay. Now, this quarry actually closed sometime in the 90s, probably 1996. Now, the business itself did not actually close. We believe that they just used up the land and they packed up and moved a few miles down and pretty much left whatever was old or just not worth keeping. So now all of this machinery and all of these conveyor belts and buildings and a jungle gym, a tetanus jungle gym full of just stairs and metal walkways everywhere, have been here rotting away deep in the woods here since the 90s. So we're going to show you as much as we can. There's supposed to be some thunderstorms coming through, so hopefully we can do this and not get rained on. This is going to be interesting.
It's a pretty big operation.
It almost looks like, I guess these are all, yeah, they're all connected, huh?
Yep. Yeah, these conveyor belts that we saw, that I said with the crushed rocks that led out over to this one. Yeah, it's right underneath our feet.
I wonder what the heck this thing was.
It's a hopper. Where you walk down there, there's a chute that actually goes out where you were out to the floor.
You could probably even see, because it looks like this would sift.
Yeah, it does.
Like shake back and
right
forth or
there's the
something?
chute. Yep. They open the little gate right there next to your feet.
Oh, yeah. And then it would fall down there. Very interesting. Huh.
Yeah, it might be a shaker-like table. Because look at the size of these springs.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely with these springs. It shakes around and
Right.
I guess it's safe to say that whatever's left up there is the day they shut this down.
Yeah.
That's where they stopped it. They just shut the machine off and
Right.
there it sits. This has a name on the machine?
Just who makes it. This is like insulation. It's not more carpet. It's like a...
So it looks like once you're up here, you don't have to go back down to the ground. It's like a nightmare jungle gym of rusted metal, and you can just stay on the structure and go from piece to piece, section to section.
I saw a date back there of 1987. Placed that part in 87.
Okay. I mean, you can see all of the different levels and belt systems. Wow. Huh. Yeah, you're only 40 feet high. Those lights don't look that old, but
Wow.
General Electric, big lights, man. This thing swung.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting, yeah. This is lots of hydraulic lines too.
It's the same company.
Yeah, I noticed that. Continuing on with this maze of conveyor systems, paths and stairs. Pretty rusty stuff, but all seems to be still very stable and sound. Again, more equipment that, yeah, this says Crushing and Screening Equipment Division, Alice Chalmers. This really does remind me of that TV show What is it called? It's not gold diggers. It's
Gold Rush.
Gold Rush. Yes. I mean, it seems to be very, very stable, very strong. Now this is the very top, at least for this area, and this gives you a great view of how bad the old roof is here. Mother Nature has not been kind. It's another hopper right below us here. This is a good view of the mining area too.
Yeah, there's 4 electric lines there.
Sketchy walkway here. This one's a little sketchy because it's kind of old and old. Well, I mean, they're all old, but this one, I don't think too many people come up here, and it's really high, but it seems to be okay.
Couple of storage. Can't believe there's a sifter in here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Strange. Look like you're going towards the light. You're going towards heaven. This old crane. This thing is amazing looking. This reminds me of like the stuff that I found up in Mount St. Helens. It's old equipment. Yeah, some wide tracks for the sand. Motor's still in here. Everything's still in here. Man, this thing must have been pretty loud. Look at that. The only thing that looks like it's missing is the seat. Huh. Pretty much intact. Looks like maybe the top, very top of the motor was removed.
Deer tracks through here too.
What does this say? It says F750, big job. All right, so this whole thing would spin around, and there is a giant hopper for trucks to load, kind of just off this side a little bit. Yeah, that's cool with the gears.
It's like a flywheel for a trend. Yeah, it might be. Like, I'm not sure. Like I'm not sure the whole process of how it works.
Halfway up this ladder gives you a good view. You can see that huge tumbler thing and that huge gear they used to turn it. And it looks like some sort of a furnace at the very end. And then I don't know why, but this pipe goes all the way up, well above my head, into, it looks like a hopper, another hopper. You were saying that you think this was the owner's house?
Yeah, because of all the, it has all the.
Just in time. Get out of this rain. Oh, this is messed up pretty good. I guess I should get my light back out. Hang on, get my light. So we think that this, although probably it was a house at one point, it most likely served as the office for this company. Oh, this looks like a locker room. Makeshift showers in here. You think whoever used that last thought that that was the last time someone was going to utilize these facilities? Thousands of receipts. Nothing in here.
All the employees' names here.
Oh, wow. That was very relevant in 1996, cassette tapes.
And here's another
Like
calendar for tires.
looks like one of those desk calendars.
This one's 89.
What's with these companies? They don't throw anything away. All right, so we know they didn't go out of business. They just probably used up the land. Yes, we're good at tunnels now.
Like 95, 96, because that's the last calendar. That calendar is 96.
Yeah. All right, we're going for the basement now. The time has come. And lots of cement that was never used.
Department of Labor 81.
And coming into this barn is huge. Look at this place.
Yeah.
These beams are so old. Look at this. Look at this stone. This property was probably a farm long before it was a quarry. So if you were describing what they were doing, they would just dig at the earth and they were looking for stone. And this is probably sand that they were creating here. Okay. So what they would do is mine out of these hills over here, or scoop large amounts of dirt. They would truck it right up here, and it would start the process of crushing and sifting, and then throughout the whole procedure, I'm really, I make it sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I really don't know what I'm talking about. But look at these trees. I mean, these trees are almost 20 feet tall that are inside this thing. So this is more of that maze, that jungle gym of paths and stairs. So when the stone and dirt was dumped, it was dumped into here, and then it would go down into here, down into, I don't know if this is a crusher. Who knows? That's what it looks like to me. There's a big rock down there right now. Continuing down here. Look at this massive wall. Whew, one day this thing is going to give out. All these old railroad ties. And this is the bottom part of that huge hopper, or whatever you want to call it, the container. And you can see the conveyor system down in here. Wow, look at this. It's not even, it's a whole bunch of belts on this huge wheel. This wheel is like 5 feet around. I can't even get this whole thing in one shot. That's what I think this was crushing stone. Man, that's impressive. Let's go down here and see if there's a better look at it here. Yeah, look at this. I can only imagine how much this cost. Jay, this is like a rock crusher.
Yeah, that's what I figured, the big ones. So after that rock crusher, after it got crushed into tiny pieces, it probably then went.
All right, so now I'm down here at the very bottom. You can see the last bits of stone before they turn the machine off, or right when they turn the machine off, I should say. There's a few of these huge conveyors. Whew. This is a climb. So it would drop off here. down there, and then that is where the tunnel is, where we were. And we'd get transported over to the next part, which is actually where we were before. So Jay decided to join me up here and enjoy some of these views. We're gonna end the video here because this is the end of the tour of the abandoned quarry. This place is pretty amazing. And sometimes people ask me how I find these places. Well, Jay is the one who finds a lot of these places. So that's why a lot of times when I'm in the New Jersey, Pennsylvania area, I'm exploring with him because he's the one with the good ideas. So I'm gonna be leaving soon and going on another road trip. So if you want to continue seeing amazing places in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, definitely follow Jay. So thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. See you in the next video. Make sure you go over and check Jay's channel out because sometimes people ask me. So Jay decided to join me up here too for.